Hi guys, it's Kathy. Welcome to my art channel, Kathy Artistry. Today I'm working on a 10 by 20 standard edge canvas. I am going to be putting some colors down and putting colors down here with a white cell activator, and I am just going to swipe through kind of like a little wave action and spin it out and then wreck it, as they call it, or embellish it with a toothpick. It's a skewer, actually. There's all different kinds of things. You can use a tongue depressor, you can use all kinds of things. You can use a palette knife. Anyway, so I'm going to start out using white. It's Artist Loft Full Acrylic White with Amsterdam titanium white. And today I'm using instead of my usual Floetrol mix, I'm using polyacrylic mix, and the recipe for that is down below. So there's that. These are for the background, and then this is a combination of white with Arteza Pistachio Green. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put this very pale pistachio green down. I guess it's kind of like a pillow that I'm going to put the colors, swipe the colors through. But normally pillows are done with just regular house paint, which I never figured out, never quite made a whole lot of sense to me, but it works for other people. And this is my white here. So I'm just going to leave it like that, and then this is Liqutex Lamp Black mixed with Artist Loft Full Acrylic Black. Hang on here. And last but not least, as I'm dripping everywhere, is what is this? This is Arteza's actually, excuse me, I believe it's Amsterdam Rose Copper. results. It looks like a wing, which is pretty much what I had in mind. I would love if these dark, deep, intense colors would carry through all the way to the end, but that's okay. It adds a little more wispiness over here and some depth. Reminds me a lot of, can be feathers, but little dragon scales too. I had a lot of fun with this. I wanted to add a little more of the pearl copper gold in here. It just needed a little something, add a little blue and green as well. I may do a little bit more of that just to enhance through here, not a whole lot, because I do like the difference from one side to the other. Especially loving all this. Just gorgeous. That was so much fun to do. You guys have to try this. I'm just really happy with it. You can do swirls and stripes and little feather wings like that, like I did. All part of the fun. Looks rather serious, doesn't he? That's basically how I start. I'll be looking at a few other photographs of, in this case, a bird, and I kind of do an outline as best I can, and then the fun part is filling it in. Now, since this is obviously not going to be realistic because it's a fluid art painting, but since I have some copper in it, I'm going to be using copper instead of brown, which would be the bird's normal color, of course. And I'll just kind of go with some of the stuff that's in there. But already I'm liking him better than what was there at first, which looked like a particular male extremity, which is not what I had in mind. So anyway, these look like wings, so we'll have a very masculine hawk head instead. How's that? So I'm going to be using copper in here. Okay, so here this is done finally. It took me forever. I just didn't know what I was getting myself into. As you might recall, this side was very white, and I decided I'd be very clever and fill everything in. Well, it took me forever. And then I wanted to do silly little things like lacing and cells by hand, and took forever. Doing these little feather tips were kind of fun though. I like that. I got his little talons in there. Tried to stick with the colors and the shapes that were naturally there. And that hawk head is way better than what I had before, which I didn't want in there. Even got my initials on here, finally. So there you have it. Thank you so much for joining me. Everybody take care, be well, be happy, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.